My name is John Shkolnick. A year ago, I joined the board of my co-op. I live in Luna Park in Coney Island, which is a 5-building, 1,600-unit complex, totaling maybe 6,000 residents. When I joined, we needed to choose a new lawyer. We didn't have confidence in the one we had before, and we went with Adam. I know that when you're considering an advisor, a lawyer or a law firm, there are already a lot of facts you can glean without ever talking to anyone else. There are groups that rate lawyers. They can tell you whether they can get you across the finish line. But there are a lot of things you're not going to be able to learn until you've already been in the trenches with somebody who really, really needs to do the job that you need them to do. And it's more than just results as well. It's also the road to the results. You want to know where you are at any given time. Will they be responsive, or will you only hear from them when it's invoice time? The Luna Park last year was not just in the midst of acting as a normal large corporation. We also faced a $68 million full renovation of every single brick and roof in the complex. This involved private funds, city funds, funds from various politicians, and it all had to come together for us in order to make it work. We needed someone extraordinary. To be quite honest, we didn't know that we had that firm or that person until after the fact. And I can tell you right now that it's true. When you really, really, really need somebody to deliver, and not just hold your hand, but be your partner in the process, this is the firm that I would go with. As a member of the board, I'm one of 9 people responsible for overseeing all the operations, making sure that our management do the job that we want them to do, to not only keep the company healthy and running, but to increase the conveniences that are available to the shareholders, to the residents. There are all sorts of small details that you always need a lawyer's advice on. You want to open a dog run? What are the signs you have to put up? What are the liabilities that we face? Will we be protected? Is it even possible to do this? To have a firm like Leitman Bailey, PC, on call, constantly responsive, it's invaluable. In these modern times, we expect instant results. We expect instant information. We expect instant advice. I've dealt with other lawyers before, and I've never had that. These guys are all, organically connected to all the various mobile devices that they need in order to get back to you right away. This is special, and they actually do it. It's a $68 million project. To bring it across the finish line, it took so much work. And I'm sure there is much that I didn't even see, but I just peripherally was aware of, that guys like Adam Bailey and Len Ritz were doing for us. All the calls and pulling together all the different parties. As I mentioned, the city, the politicians, other lawyers, the banks. We really needed it all come together at one day, in one day, in one morning. Everything had to come together just right in order for it to happen. Otherwise, it would have completely fallen apart. And this was the end result, the pinnacle of 10 years of blood, sweat, and tears for many, many different parties. And I'm really, really proud that we managed to pull it off. And we wouldn't have done it without the lawyers that we chose for ourselves when we began. I do know that Adam has the best record of evictions, not just for Luna Park, but for HPD, the agency, the city agency that oversees us, which is pretty impressive. I'm a real person. I would not endorse someone that I only thought did a job that was okay. I'm pretty sure that my name and possibly picture are on the walls of many customer service centers throughout the world. I am incredibly demanding. I want everything. I want it now. I want you to think about it before I did, and I want you to give me 3 options so that I can make the best decision possible. I am incredibly satisfied with Adam Leitman Bailey, with the lawyers that I've interacted with here, with the connections that he's established for us in order to get the job done well for the people that depend on us, and I very strongly endorse him to you.